Well, I guess it's been 10 seconds. Friends, it's already a mess. We're limping out of the barn here. And I had to restart everything, so I am sending a new link, sharing a new link as fast as I can. And if you missed the new intro to the show, my apologies, but I'll leave that video up for a bit, just in case. What a mess right off the bat. Just a mess, friends. Okay, one more share. There we go. We're getting an extended look at our first matchup here at Pop Culture Punch-Out episode 5, which is between two brothers, two Ninja Turtle brothers, Leonardo and Donatello. Leonardo representing Team Holden, Donatello representing Team 420. And here we go. We're off. This is an Extreme Rules match. Yeah. Pop Culture Punch-Out. We did it. Sponsored by www.420dna.com. If it's in you, it should be on you, as well as holdenroadscoffee.com. Check out both of those websites. Meanwhile, Donatello going for an early pin on his brother. Maybe the leadership of the Ninja Turtles group is at stake here. I don't know. I don't know what they're fighting about. What's their problem? Oh my God, Donatello looking to make short work of his brother and prove that he should be the one leading the group. Okay.
Madness.
Now we got a couple people joining us there. There we go. Just wanted to make sure everybody could find us. After those technical difficulties, you get it all set up, you do all the things. On the plus side though, it was like a broadcast error, not a PlayStation error, so I didn't get the blue screen and have to reset everything. Leonardo now in a spot. Ooh. Wow. Leonardo wants the referee to count way faster than that. We got Expose the North out here, says that it's madness. He's correct. Sip, sip, my friend. Oh, nasty looking move from Donatello to Leonardo. Just kind of smashes him on his back. I hope everybody's well. Tomorrow or Saturday I should have my picks for the conference championship games for the NFL. So if you're into that, keep an eye. Leonardo got Donatello up for the razor's edge, and he hits him with it right in front of that custom barricade that says Punch Out on it. Ooh. The crowd in stunned silence as Donatello fires the leader of the group, Leonardo, back into the ring. Punches him one time in the face. Oh my goodness. Hits him with the Splinter Abigail. For the win, Leonardo showing why exactly he's the leader of the group. And picking up a big win for Team Holden, a big point. That was a solid match to start us off. We saw at least 4 or 5 finishers. I know for sure 5. Maybe there was a 6th in there as well. But I mean, what can you expect? It's basically a mirror match when two Ninja Turtles go head to head. He's rocking an, what is that, an artillery belt? He's got ammo in there. I wonder what else he's got in there. probably got snacks in there. 3-star match. They say it's very good. Up next, we've got ourselves a 6-pack challenge. A 6-man Hell in the Cell match. Now, to me, these, I went down everybody's roster, each faction, and I picked the guy who stood out the most, who wasn't otherwise involved in something. So Mario representing the Hellfire Club, Bolo Young representing the New Age Militia, He-Man representing the Lollipop Guild, the Black Ranger representing Team 420, Cartman representing the Dangerous Goods team, and Homer Simpson representing the Holden Rhodes faction. So it's kind of like these guys are heavy hitters. They've been involved. You know, a few of them have made their way over to Me and the Boys Wrestling on our main roster. Exposed the North is jacked for Bolo. Bolo Young came out on fire and punched out Chuck E. Cheese backstage, I believe. It was a situation. It was a happening over at Me and the Boys Wrestling. Thursdays, friends, right here on this channel, you're always going to find something new, digital wrestling related, whether it's Pop Culture Punch-Out or a fresh episode of Me and the Boys Wrestling. We've got big things coming up. March is going to give us an opportunity to do our 2nd annual Scott Hall Memorial Tournament, aka Marchomania, and we're going to do the finals of it at the very least live
Big things
at Camp Cataract, March 25th. There's going to be a projection screen. We're going to have fun. We're going to have a few door prizes. If you were there last time, you know it was a fun time. So you should come. Tell your friends. Tell your enemies. Tell everyone. But yeah, this is Pop Culture Punch-Out. It is part of a bigger universe of digital wrestling. But I mean, if you just want to look at Mario and Cartman and He-Man, rather than get invested in some strangers, maybe you could watch this. And sometimes the Me and the Boys guys show up here at Pop Culture Punch-Out as well. It goes both ways. The forbidden door is wide open. Oh my God. He-Man with a fall-away slam on Bolo Young as Cartman hoists Homer up on his shoulders. Mario and the Black Ranger seem to have partnered off. He-Man gonna dump that man right in the corner. As Cartman's got nasty things planned for Homer. These guys aren't wasting time. They're taking it outside right away. Which is great. Bolo going for a pin early. As Homer gets put into that steel cage. Oh my God, where did Bolo Young even get a baseball bat? I didn't even see him get that. There's a chair in the ring, there's a bat in the ring. Homer Simpson is dead on the outside. He-Man wants to know where his money is. Wow. Homer with a European uppercut on Eric Cartman. Cartman gonna fire Homer back in. Bolo Young really wants to use that bat on Mario, but Mario's not letting it happen. Mario at the heart of all sorts of shenanigans that spilled over into the Me and the Boys world when he joined up with the Hellfire Club, Mario and Luigi. And Luigi kind of screwed him over. Mario was doing well, then Luigi ruined everything and now has seemingly sided with Dr. Volcano, Elvisera, and the whole roster of Mario World. And Bolo went for a pin on Cartman but couldn't get him. Black Ranger now got He-Man in a spot. Yeah. Welcome to our new follower. Black Ranger pulls one out, gets a sneaky win over He-Man. And I'm not that surprised. Black Ranger at one point held a cash in the satchel, Bank Boy's case bag purse. yeah. Bolo Young with that pump kick on Mario. And that could have been it right there. You get some of these ridiculous replay views when there's a cage involved. I see that you can now pre-order WWE 2K23, which is incredibly frustrating for me because I'm going to have to, what, remake the roster again? We just did that. My God. But that's a problem for a later date. Right now, the Black Ranger picking up 3 big points for Team 420 DNA. And they need those points. The New Age Militia well out in front of the pack with points, and starting to become an issue for these other teams as we draw closer and closer to the end of Season 5. Up next, we have something that got requested, the Donald versus Sleepy Joe. Who doesn't want to see that? This is a first blood match. And yeah, why not? Now, I believe we did this on a test run. Like when I first got WWE 2K22, I went to the creation area and saw who was around, and of course Donald Trump, of course Joe Biden were there, so you have to make them fight. But we can revisit that. We haven't seen either of these guys in a bit, especially Sleepy Joe. He has he's not around. He's asleep, I guess. He's probably hibernating. Friends, while you're here, if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. We need those numbers for all the social media reasons that they are relevant. Algorithms and all that stuff I don't understand. But every little bit helps. Every like helps. Every comment helps. Two presidents here. Well, one a former president, I guess, but nonetheless, we'll see how it all unfolds. I had, it's too bad we had those technical difficulties. I had a match, I had left the entrances on just so we could get a nice look at the arena, but it was not to be. Here we go. Oh my God, Sleepy Joe comes out on fire, but he misses wild. Now Trump is going to mount an offense here. Spinning powerbomb. These are two, what, 70 plus men? This is, the fact that either of them are in there is a feat. Oh my God, Donald Trump got the sharpshooter on Sleepy Joe. And Sleepy Joe's power bar is already gone. He is an absolute wreck. But this is a first blood match, so the sharpshooter's not going to get it done. Donald Trump just socks him right in the face. Sleepy Joe with a clothesline. The Donald's already used 2 of his finishers. I guess one was the sharpshooter and maybe the other one the spinning powerbomb. Now Sleepy Joe's got the sharpshooter on the Donald. Wow. He's really doing a number on that power bar of Donald Trump. Wow. Sleepy Joe representing the New Age Militia, the Donald representing Dangerous Goods. So, me versus you in this one to block. There it is again, that spinning sit-out powerbomb. But it doesn't matter, it's not going to make him bleed. Go get a chair, you idiot. The crowd's cheering one more time. That's fantastic. I haven't heard that one before. Oh, wow. Donald Trump just putting the boots to Sleepy Joe. Oh, Sleepy Joe with a reversal. My mom is here. Hello. Just had a birthday. Happy birthday. Sip, sip. Joe Biden going for the sharpshooter again here on Donald Trump, and I feel like at any point in a regular match, somebody could have tapped out to the sharpshooter, but this is First Blood, and I don't know why they're using so many submission moves. There we go. Sleepy Joe gonna search in that pickle trunk under the ring and pulls out a sledgehammer. Oh my god, he just shattered Donald Trump's ankles. Wow. That's a side of Sleepy Joe we haven't seen before. Big European uppercut. I'm gonna twist the arm. Knock this man down. What is the crowd cheering? Break his fingers? That is vicious. The crowd in Saskatoon, violent. There's a snap suplex from Sleepy Joe to Donald. But again, suplex is not going to get this done here. We need to make this man bleed. Again, going for the sharpshooter for no reason.
Come on, Sleepy Joe.
Other than to weaken this man down. Referee just standing there. What's he supposed to do? But yeah, I figured it was time to create a dedicated pop culture punch-out ring and arena venue, the Pop Culture Cathedral, and I also started a separate universe mode for Pop Culture Punch-Out. So Ronald McDonald, the current champion. Our main event tonight is going to see a Royal Rumble to determine a new #1 contender so that Ronald has somebody to fight. And of course, Krang of the Lollipop Guild currently holds the, there it is, Sleepy Joe tapping out, but it's not going to matter because this is a First Blood match. Oh my goodness. Oh my god.
Like the background.
A wheelbarrow slam. It's not enough to make the man bleed. Yeah, it looks good, the background. I really like the black and red. I tried to make... I looked at a few things to try to make it colorful and very poppy and pop culture, but it just, nothing looked right. So I went for the subtle. You got pop culture and punch out on alternating barricades. That worked out nicely. It wouldn't let me put something custom on the announce table. I don't know why.
That is good.
To figure that out. The problem is Donald Trump just backhanded Joe Biden and then took a minute to let the crowd know. Look at those stiff shots to the face. How many more of those can he take before he bleeds? Stalling suplex. Suplex. I did my best. Oh my god. Oh, there it is. The discus punch knocks out Sleepy Joe Biden, busts him wide open. And the Donald gonna pick up a big point here for Dangerous Goods.
Oh dear.
Donald Trump celebrating a big win here, making Sleepy Joe bleed, picking up a point for Dangerous Goods, taking care of a little business. 3.5 stars, not bad. Now up next, this is the finish from a match that we tried to do last episode of Pop Culture Punch Out. It was a 5-way table match that kind of stalled at the final 2. So RAMBO representing the New Age Militia, SABRETOOTH representing the Lollipop Guild. Somebody's going to walk away with 3 points for their team, and will include, or they've already been included actually, the points for the eliminations that happened prior. So nobody's getting screwed, DMP. All the points are calculated and legit. This should be a good one, though. Table match. Rambo versus Sabretooth. Oh. Rambo going to work early on the big fella. Oh, no. Oh. Nasty business. Guillotine across the top rope. Crowd loving it already. Oh, my God. A springboard forearm shot. Rambo showing off some of that speed and agility early on, and you probably have to.
This ain't over.
The block says it's not over. It's not. Man's in the lead right now. Dominant. Man's got a cash in the satchel bag purse bag case. Who knows when he's going to use that? He could cash in on Ronald McDonald and take off with the Pop Culture Punch-Out title. It's not a bad strategy. Get your name set on both shows. Or, I mean, he could go after Cody Harris, the Me and the Boys champion, which I know that that's something that he wants. Speaking of Cody Harris and the Me and the Boys championship, we're going to have a, at some point, not next episode, but probably the one after,
Randy.
a four-way dance between the Stroop, Itami, Cody Harris, and El Viscera. All three men owed shots. And the Stroops owed a couple at this point. Or maybe we should take one away, though, because he threw himself through that table. In one of the more bizarre moments that we've had. Oh my God, that spinning roundhouse kick. That black mass from Rambo, we'll call it the First Blood, maybe. And that spear could be First Blood Part 2. Now, Rambo's all fired up. You should be going for a pin, though, sir. Or, I guess a table in this case. You just wasted all that time. You could have the table set up. Oh, wow. Going for the corner setup. Always intriguing. Oh, no. Nasty. That is a man's kneecap. Wow. That time delay on that comment was absolutely incredible, and the computer voice absolutely nailed it as well. Excellent. Oh, Rambo misses wild as Sabretooth wants another table for no reason. Oh! Oh, wow. Oh my God. Rambo wants to know where his money is. He is absolutely obliterating Sabretooth in this match. Just making him look silly. But, again, it's a table match, so all that matters is going through that table.
Can the table be anywhere in the ring?
The table can either be flat, kind of in the middle of the ring, or it can be at any of the four corners. Rambo with the crossface chicken wing on Sabretooth, who looks like he's about ready to tap out, but not quite. And they also need they need to have a stored finisher to put a man through the table. You can see Rambo just got one now on the bottom left of your screen. He's got that yellow ×1. Sabretooth's still working on his. Smashes the knee down. We finally see Sabretooth mount a little offense, but short-lived. Okay, Bailey to belly. Sabretooth doesn't want anything to do with that corner table. He wants that set up in the middle. And you might as well smack Rambo with it while you've got it. Oh wow, Sabretooth, without a finisher, without anything, triggers the proximity meter and puts Rambo through with just a suplex like that. And this is not DeBlock's night. Okay, we got a rivalry situation here.
Okay. That was a great minute.
Oh, what is this now? Oh my god. Sabretooth not happy with putting Rambo through the table, perhaps a bit embarrassed at how the early goings of that match went. Came back and hit him a few more times with the chair. I haven't seen that cutscene before. That's fantastic. A 2.5-star match. Sabretooth gonna pick up 3 big points for the Lollipop Guild. Now up next we have an elimination chamber. Now as I went through rosters picking some guys that stood out to me, I also made note of some guys who haven't really stood out since being added to a faction and put on the roster. So I took one guy who does not stand out at all from each faction and put them in a chamber match. And we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll have the winner of this fight the Black Ranger if it's not the 420 DNA representative, which is Carl. Maybe we put the winner of that in a match with the... Maybe we do a triple threat. The winner of that, the winner of this, and the winner of the Rumble later. And the winner of that can fight Ronald. See, it's all about a shot, out a shot, out a shot here at Me and the Boys Wrestling and Pop Culture Punch Out. This digital wrestling universe that we've created and been treating as our sandbox. And it's been fun. Every Thursday, there's some sort of fresh digital wrestling on my channel, so if you're here, why not subscribe, get notified, do all the things. Check out our sponsor, www.420dna.com. If it's in you, it should be on you, as well as HoldenRoadsCoffee.com. Always fresh, never tired coffee with personality. If you're local, check out Mazewood Entertainment. Axe throwing, escape rooms, laser tag, all sorts of stuff going on. Check out Freak Show Comics as well if you're local. Dynamite Comic Shop right on Lundy's Lane. These are the things, you know, you have to compensate for those loading screens. And I have a list now. Chuck E. Cheese is going to start us off with Moon Knight. Chuck E. Cheese representing Holden Rhodes and Moon Knight representing Dangerous Goods. Just like that, Chuck E. Cheese hits a finisher, goes for a pin, not messing around at all. Oh wow. Guys, again, just kind of like a reverse suplex, like a crusher. I don't know. Moon Knight is out of here. And that is so fast, and that is why you are in the overlooked area of the roster. And I mean, we saw Chuck E. Cheese fight Bolo Young backstage at Me and the Boys. We saw Carl, I believe, win something along the way, maybe a 6-man match. And other than that, Spawn, Shredder, Moon Knight, like these guys, they barely exist on the roster. Gambit? Did anybody even know that Gambit was a New Age militia member? Oh my god, Carl with the Polish hammer, the double axe handle off the top rope. Who we got? There's the buzzer. Entering the match, number 4, Gambit. Gonna get in there and mix it up with Carl from the Aqua Teens and Chuck E. Cheese.
Hey, you put me in the ring with that friggin' pizza rat. I'm gonna come and win a stuffed animal at your child casino.
Not really sure what happened there. Okay, it was the countdown for the entry mixed with the ref's attempted 3 count. Who we got next here? Who's gonna get that coveted last spot? It's gonna be Spawn. Here comes Shredder, forgotten member of the Hellfire Club. Ninja Turtles get a lot of love, but not a whole lot of love for Shredder. wow, Carl just posted Shredder. Chuck E. Cheese with a near fall on Gambit on the outside. Can't believe that. I mean, at least in this type of match, you know, you always kind of have a shot, and even if you don't win the match, you can still pick up some points with some eliminations. But Moon Knight was my guy, and there he was, and that was it. Garbage. I get no points. Meanwhile, all 5 other men still in this match. Maybe Moon Knight's cut. That's a good way to find yourself in a You're Fired Battle Royal, which we do roughly quarterly, just to kind of clean house. Anybody we're not using, anybody that's not paying attention or invested, you're out of here. We ain't got time for that. Look at Carl with a gigantic discus punch on Gambit. Shredder is down and looks dead in the middle of the ring. And Chuck E. Cheese is going to smash Spawn right on top of him, and that's not going to help matters. Gambit reverses out of whatever Carl had in mind. And Chuck E. Cheese stomps the groin of Spawn. It's another one of those good sentences you didn't think you'd ever hear yourself say. Chuck E. Cheese just stomped Shredder's groin, or Spawn's groin. Referee got his work cut out for him here, trying to maintain order in this one as Spawn and Shredder go outside the ring after Carl. Gambit stomps Chuck E. Cheese. The fans rallying behind Chuck E. Cheese. And Gambit, I guess. There's been equal outpour. Oh, wow. Gambit with a springboard moonsault crushes the sternum of one Chuck E. Cheese. If I were him, I wouldn't use the middle initial. I would just be Chuck Cheese. Very blunt. The Alabama slam from Chuck Cheese to Gambit. Is Carl trying to fend off those 2 superheroes? I don't know. A villain and a hero, I guess. Chucky going for a pin. Oh, wow. 2.75, and Gambit's still alive in this match. Oh, wow. And there's Chucky with that. We're going to call that the midway, just because I don't know what it's actually called. Wow. Chuck E. Cheese again. 2.95 that time. And Shredder once again laid out. Spawn fires Carl back in. We'll see if they factor into what's going on over here. Now Chuck E. Cheese got a nasty looking kind of a chokehold on Gambit. How much more punishment can Gambit take? This is crazy. Carl ran halfway across the ring just to get knocked down. Gambit's still alive somehow in this match. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Carl is about to get... Oh, wow, he reversed it. He was about to get powerbombed to hell right on that hard steel, but he punched his way out. Couple of kicks to the gut. Chuck E. Cheese had something in mind, but Shredder reverses. Now Carl goes after Shredder. Just craziness in the ring. Spawn putting Gambit up on that top rope. See what he's got in mind. Gambit just kind of got left on the top rope there. Okay, now Gambit's going up. This is wild with the double axe handle off the top rope. The only one close to him was the referee, which would have been pretty funny. Carl bounces off the rope. Oh wow, hits the big Hogan leg drop on Shredder. He's going to go for a pin. Referee going to be way out of position. Oh my God, Shredder kicks out. What is it going to take? Why did my guy go out so early? This is ridiculous. All 5 of these guys are going to battle it out tooth and nail, but my guy immediately is out of there. Nonsense. Carl got in mind here. Just going to dump Shredder onto that steel. Chuck Cheese laying in wait. Pops him one as Gambit hits a spear on Spawn. Oh my God. Chuck Cheese just did a backhand spring stunner on Carl. The referee doesn't seem to care though. Gambit hit that spear again on Spawn. Let's see, the referee should be counting here, but he's not. Oh my God, Spawn has been down for 5 seconds at least.
Nice.
Not gonna matter, Gambit's gonna get him. We'll pick up a big point for the New Age Militia, not that they need it. And we are down to 4. Everybody looks confused. Where's Spawn going? Oh yeah, he's out. I'm an idiot. Gambit with a vicious back punch to Shredder. When he dumps him again, he gets dumped onto that hard steel. It looks like Chuck E. Cheese and Carl are gonna mix it up a bit here. Shredder gonna fire Gambit into the ring as Chuck E. Cheese throws Carl out of the ring. You see it. Shredder gonna head back out. What a mess. WWE 2K22, the second most glitched game in the history of games. There's the midway. Chuck E. Cheese hits the midway on Gambit again. And he's going to get him this time. There's only so many finishers a man can take. But, I don't know. Gambit took a hell of a beating there. Kind of showed me something. There's a full Nelson bomb. A sit-out full Nelson bomb. From Chuck E. Cheese to Shredder. Now he's just going to deadlift this man. Look at the strength. But Carl interferes. Drops a leg on Shredder's arm. It's weird. Chuck E. Cheese letting the crowd know we're at 4 stars.
Come on, Chucky.
Carl hits the big leg drop again on Shredder. Let's see if that's enough to put him away. There we go, we're down to 2. Chuck E. Cheese and Carl from the Aqua Teams. Holden Rhodes and Team 420 being represented. Wow, Chuck E. Cheese representing Team Holden picks up a few elimination points there and then 3 big points for the win, and that's going to do big things for his point total. Team Holden going to be pleased with his outing tonight. He's been training those guys up. Little help from Mr. Miyagi, no doubt.
Win for Chucky.
The superstar. One Chuck Cheese. He's happy. He's big happy. He's earned a shot out of shot. 4-star match. Best match of the night, apparently. I'll click next and we will head into our main event, which is it says 10-man rumble, but it's a 20-man rumble featuring these people on your screen. Beetlejuice, Cthulhu, Dr. Volcano, Ivan Drago, Luigi, Marty McFly, Mr. Miyagi, Peter Griffin, Tinky Winky, Waluigi, Wolverine, Vecna, Slash, Omega Red, Michael Jackson, Magneto, Jaws, Elviscera, Duke Nukem, and Colossus. And you're getting a look right there at a spattering of pop culture and the kind of randomness that we look for here at Pop Culture Punch-Out. If you're enjoying this digital wrestling action, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, do all those things, the social media things. If you're interested in becoming a character on Me and the Boys Wrestling, leave a comment. Let us know the best way to get a hold of you.
Love IT.
You could join our Facebook group, Me and the Boys Wrestling. You could join the Only Heels Incorrectly Named Wrestlers group. We have fun over there. Oh, wow. Peter Griffin starting it off with Cthulhu, and he hits that pump kick early. Oh, my God. Oh, he missed. Okay, he didn't miss the second. Cthulhu out of this match early. I do not have good luck today. Peter Griffin gonna have to stand there and wait for an opponent who's Marty McFly, also representing the Dangerous Goods team. Let's see if he fares any better, or if Team 420 is just going to take this all apart. Peter Griffin going all the way up to the top rope. My God. It's a big clothesline. Hey, Lois. Diarrhea. Big European uppercut on the time traveler, Marty McFly. And let's see if he's going to join these guys in the number 4 spot. Michael Jackson, the king of pop. Moonwalker era. That's the most dangerous Michael, from what I understand, especially in a video game. Anybody out there? I also love the Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble, I believe, is this Saturday in real life. There's that big pump kick again. Now, Michael Jackson's Moonwalker, when that came out, that was pretty badass. Duke Nukem representing the Hellfire Club. DMP wanted to make sure that he had a lot of representation in this Rumble because he didn't feel that he was that well represented on the rest of the card. Which, maybe, I don't know. It's pretty equal for everybody. I mean, if it wasn't quite, then DMP's big Rumble with Dr. Volcano and that whole faction last week made up for it. But that's not to say that he doesn't have a strong possibility to win this Royal Rumble. Here comes Vecna. Okay, 2 of the Hellfire Club coming in pretty early. It's not good draws. DMP have an issue with his fellas because they just can't get the job done in the Royal Rumble. Oh, wow. Marty McFly with a spinning back fist off Vecna as Duke Nukem pummels Peter Griffin. Michael Jackson down and kind of biding his time. Vecna gonna drag Peter Griffin over. Okay, looks like he's going to get power bombed all the way to hell. And that's one big point for the Hellfire Club. Everybody needs all the points they can get as we draw closer and closer to the end of Season 5. The next episode of Me and the Boys Wrestling is a big skirmishes event. We're kind of doing a little round robin, 4-on-4 finisher skirmishes, and a lot of these pop culture guys are going to be involved in that, as well as the entire cast of Me and the Boys Wrestling. Oh my God, Vecna again going to powerbomb a man all the way to hell. There goes Michael Jackson, he's out of here. And of course, the obligatory teammate versus teammate as Duke Nukem and Vecna square off. Marty McFly and Wolverine, and here comes Magneto. We'll see if he goes after Wolverine. Nah. He just comes in and gets speared by Duke Nukem. Magneto, I believe, is on the Hellfire... No, the Lollipop Guild.
That will be interesting.
Yeah, it'll be good. That's the best way, 4-on-4 in a finisher situation is the best way to get the most guys on the screen at the same time. Marty McFly beating his chest. Here comes Colossus in at number 9. We're almost at the halfway mark of this Royal Rumble. Winner here. And I think that's what we're going to do. Next episode of Pop Culture Punch-Out, we're going to do a triple threat between the Black Power Ranger, Chuck E. Cheese, and the winner of this match. And the winner of that will get a shot at Ronald McDonald, if he's still the Pop Culture Punch-Out champion at the time. Marty McFly just picked up and dumped Colossus over the top rope, and you got to be impressed with that kid's strength. Colossus is made of solid, I don't know, adamantium or vibranium or something, and Marty McFly just scooped him up like he was nothing. Okay, business just picked up. Here comes Slash from Guns N' Roses, representing the Lollipop Guild. Marty McFly doing a little better than everybody else. Actually, Colossus was on my team too. Marty McFly just throws out Colossus like an idiot. Why couldn't they just work together? Nonsense. Uh-oh, Slash with a super kick takes Vecna out of this match. Oh wow, Wolverine with the Canadian spike on Slash. Here comes Big Al Viscera. And I haven't been secretive about the fact that I love Big Al Viscera. I have been a biased host and commentator. There goes Duke Nukem. Magneto just dumped him out of his match. And until we get some more Hellfire Club representation, no shot. No shot here of winning or getting any points. El Viscera just bowling people down. And here comes Omega Red. I believe he is a Lollipop Guild member. Lots of Lollipop Guild in there right now. Uh-oh. Omega Red gonna put Magneto out of this match. Marty McFly takes Wolverine out of this match. Marty McFly's got a problem with the X-Men. And Omega Red gonna see what he has to say about that. Picks the man up, hoists him over his head, throws him into the front row. See you later, Marty McFly. You're at number 13. Coming in number 13, Waluigi, representing kind of the, there's a faction that kind of grew that doesn't belong to anybody, and they're not earning points. They're just kind of there to steal the points from actual guys on the roster. And that team, Dr. Volcano, El Viscera, Luigi, the other Luigi, Wario, the other Wario, Waluigi, and Mad Moxie. Very random team. Speaking of Dr. Volcano, I am aware it says Volcano. The computer won't let me fix it. Every time I try to fix it and add the L, the game crashes. I get blue screened and I have to reload everything. I don't understand why. It is what it is. Dr. Volcano going after El Viscera. Now the last time we saw these two, El Viscera, I believe, threw Dr. Volcano out, so maybe this is a bit of payback, even though they are on the same team. On a personal level, you're like, hey, what the hell? But Viscera going after this man. Now Viscera earned himself a title shot, a shot at the Me and the Boys title, and Dr. Volcano recently earned himself a shot at the 12K title. We got Waluigi and Luigi in there duking it out, which I guess makes sense, even though really they're on the same faction. El Viscera with the big splash, the Heartbreak Hotel. Oh my god, Waluigi hits the double knees to the face. Here comes Jaws. Speaking of the Hellfire Club. El Viscera just in there stacking bodies. And Luigi is going to set up Dr. Volcano and try and put him out the hard way. Ooh, perfect. El Viscera got Jaws up. Big fall away slam. We got 6 guys in the ring. Let's see how many are left to enter. We're at number 17, so we got 3 or 4 more guys left. Mr. Miyagi gonna. Oh my god, Dr. Volcano just hit the poison mist on Luigi. Kicked him right in the side of the head. Here's Mr. Miyagi now going to enter this match representing Team Holden Rhodes. We'll see what kind of damage he can do. There goes Luigi. Dr. Volcano had enough. Oh, are you kidding me?